Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. And guess what I'm back today with? Dividends. More dividends, finally. I tried a couple other topics, but, they didn't do too well, of course. So what I think I'm going to do from now on, I'll always talk about dividends. But if I decide I want to get into something else, I'll do it during the video. That way I'm talking dividends, so I get most of the audience that's going to show up to show up. Then I'll just try talking about something else like I did a couple nights ago with the credit cards. So with that being said, this evening I have another exciting one for you all. It's called NUSI, and we're just going to do this live again like I did with the last one. But to start out, we'll just go into the specs of it on Yahoo. Now, I've calculated that it pays about an 8.8% dividend based on the last 12 months trailing. So if we look here, the fund, the nationwide NASDAQ 100 risk managed income ETF, is currently at $19.48 as of close of market today. It's actually up 9 cents in the after hours to $19.57. And I actually have all the dividends here, the trailing 12 months of dividends. So we can see it paid 16 cents, then 15.1, 14.5, 13, 12, and it stayed at about 12.4 cents for the last 4 or 5 months, roughly. So actually, at that rate, 12 cents times 12, that's $1.48 per year, divided by 1948 is actually 7.6%. But I'm adding up the last year or so, because you can see it was actually higher here, 16 cents and 15.1, and so on. Now, I didn't look at the whole history of this fund yet to see how long it's been around. But let's see. Oh, 2019. It looks like that was the last one. So let's see here. So going all the way back to 2019, see, it was actually paying more. It was paying up to 18 cents per month at one point. The first dividend ever was the day after Christmas, 2019. Interesting. So that's your whole dividend history on that fund there. Now, if we go to the fund summary, let me just check our screen here, see how we're doing. No live viewers yet. I need to really get a blockbuster video out because the viewership's kind of tanking here in the last couple days. So I need something to break through for me. I might just go back to the usual JEPQ and SVOL because those are the two popular ones. Those are actually probably my two favorite ones. So I may just do a comparison of those when I end the series. But anyway, back to this. So it looks like this has been around since December 2019. It peaked out at almost $30 a share, but you can see it's lost about $10 or so per share. So the dividend percentage and the dividend yield has been dropping, but according to this, 8.41%, that's probably closer to being accurate, but I calculate over the last 12 months. So now let's go back to our favorite spreadsheet. Let that come up and just ruminate or focus on the Yahoo information here while I pull this up. I don't know if doing these daily videos is hurting me or if I should back off. I have to say, YouTube is not an exact science for sure. Sometimes a video will take off, sometimes it just does nothing. So let's see here. All right, the spreadsheet is coming up. Still no live viewers. Imagine that. Strange. Okay, so let's do this. Let's stop the screen share and go back to this, and then go back to the spreadsheet, which has taken a while. Okay, it's up now, so let's do this. Share this screen. I don't know what's going on. I guess I've got too many tabs open. My internet's been slow. All right, let's go here. Our favorite spreadsheet. And let me just get my phone. And we'll do this. We've done a lot of these funds so far. The last one we talked about was, I believe, XYLD. So let's do this. We're going to cut or copy and paste, and then just plug in our numbers for this one over here. Okay, so let me zoom in. And then this is a NUSI, which was a fan request, actually. So let's see. And we're going to plug in the numbers next here. I just want to check something again here. Well, no live viewers. Well, I'll just keep going. No other choice. Okay, so where do we go here? All right, it's $19.48. So same scenario again. You have $1 million. You've accumulated it throughout working, and you're retiring, and you want to put it in something that's going to pay you an income on top of Social Security. So with this, you would get 51,335 shares. And the dividend is actually, this is going to look too good here because I've got the last one plugged in. So we said, let's see, 1948 times 0.88, $1.71 is what it paid over the past year. So this would pay you $87,782.34, or $7,315 per month, which is pretty good. It's not our best one, but it's not our worst one either. So we've been at about 22 cents. So say that we stay there. And I have to fix this here manually. This is where we would be if we stayed at 22 cents per month. Is that right? Or no, it was 12 cents. I'm sorry. 12.4. Okay. Now say that we got back up to like 18 cents. Then we would actually see an increase. Oh, I got to fix it here. 12.4. So this is where we'd be 76,000. If we got up to 18 cents, then we would be at 110,000. Payout again is 8.8%. So we'll just take the full $19.48. This gives us 8.78%. Okay, so those are our numbers there. That's how you would fare if you got into this one. Now let's do our compound interest or rule of 72 example. This times 1.088. You would make 88,000 in the first year, and then compound it. Say you could sit on this for like 7 years. You would not quite double because the rate of return is not as good as some of the other ones. It would take you probably closer to 10 years to double at this rate. So this would be, let's see, what are we doing here? What is going on? Okay, so year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in 9 years, you could double. So you see 88,000, then you reinvest it, you make another almost 100,000. You see how it compounds to where you've pretty much doubled in 10 years, which is quite awesome. I mean, these funds, I really like these funds, I have to say, because I mean, the proof is in the pudding right there. You know, you're doubling in less than 10 years because we've got year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if you make it a full 10 years, you're going to be probably at like 2,000 or 2,324,000. So that's really good. And one thing in the wake of what's been going on in the news lately with all these bank failures and stuff, if the economy does crash, it's probably better to be in funds like these because guess what? Those covered calls are going to be through the roof if these funds are dropping. So something to definitely consider there. And like I'm saying, you know, 87,000, it's not our best one, but it's not our worst one either. So that's a good reliable income in retirement if you were to rely on that. And of course, most of us, I like to believe, we're very resourceful, savvy people. So we would be probably taking in Social Security for one thing, and we'd have probably 1 or 2 other sources of income too. You know, because we're very resourceful people, those of us that follow this channel. So, you know, I would say that this may not just be your bread and butter, but this could be one prong of a multifaceted strategy. And it works well, as we've shown. So anyway, this was a quick one today. Hope you like that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna probably start to wrap up this series and do a comparison of our favorite ones. I didn't get much live engagement today. I think I've got one live viewer. If you want to comment, please feel free to comment. Comments are always welcome, especially during the live stream. But other than that, I might wrap this up soon, and I'll come up with something else dividend related. So thank you all again, especially those of you that are going to watch after this is over. Like, comment, and subscribe. Take care. Have a good evening.